Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Mayor Center tonight. The University of Dallas Crusaders will be playing the Patriots of Arlington Baptist University. I'm Kevin McGurk, and thank you for joining us tonight. As we get ready for tonight's game, we'll take a look at the season so far for each team. For Arlington Baptist, they come into tonight's game 1-5 overall. Currently, they're on a 3-game losing streak, which was their last game was against Wiley College on the 22nd. in that game against Wiley on the road. Sophomore guard Darryl Green for the Patriots led the team with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and tacked on a couple of block shots in that game. And some double-digit performances also by Dennis Robinson, Trey Ballard, and Braxton Bosher. 14, 13, and 12 points in that game against Wiley. For the Crusaders, they come into the season 2-3. They have lost their last couple of games, including against Hendrix College right here at the Mayer Center this past Saturday. In that game against the Warriors of Hendrix, Crusaders guard Jai Love had a game-high 24 points and was just barely short of double-double as he had 9 assists in that game as well as 5 rebounds tapped on as well. And other big performances on the night, Crusader forward Jack Boyle had 10 rebounds in that game, leading the team as well as throwing on 6 points as well. And guard Luis Cristofano also had 15 points in that game for the Crusaders. And as we, about 2.5 minutes to go, we'll take a look at the last time these two teams played. They played right here back on November 11th of 2019. Dallas won that game against the Patriots by the score of 83-56. We have some players still left over from that pair of teams a couple years ago, including for the Crusaders, Latrell Toussaint, as well as Jai Love and Cameron Hyde. Jai Love in that game was just shy of a triple-double, actually, with 11 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds. Latrell Toussaint had 11 rebounds in that game, and Cameron Hyde had 9 points. On the visitor side, a couple of players still left over, including Sheldon Hodge and Vivian Stafford. In that game, Stafford had 12 points for the Patriots, and Hodge 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 assists in that game. As we have a minute to go, our starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Patriots, it will be number 10, Braxton Bosher at guard. Also at guard, Demario Julius. We're in the wrong name. We'll start that again. For the Patriots, it will be at guard number 10, Braxton Bosher. At guard number 15, Dennis Robinson. At forward number 22, Sheldon Hodge. At guard number 23, Trey Ballard. And at forward number 24, Davion Stafford. For the Crusaders, it will be at guard number 1, Jai Love. At forward number 2, Marcus Juarez. At forward number 22, Cameron Hyde. At forward number 23, Latrell Toussaint. And at guard number 25, Louis Cristofano.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mayer Center, the University of Dallas, for today's NCAA Division III men's basketball contest featuring the Patriots of Arlington Baptist College and your University of Dallas Crusaders. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing for the national anthem. 6'5" guard from Texas, number 15, Dennis Robinson. A 6'1" guard from San Antonio, Texas, number 22, Sheldon Hodge. A 6'3" guard from Crowley, Texas, number 23, Trey Bauer. And a 6'6" forward from Midlothian, Texas, number 24, Davion Stafford. The Patriots head coach is Bubba Jenkins, assisted by Adrian Paddock and Tony Storm. And now, the starting lineup for your University of Dallas Crusaders. The 5'9" guard from St. Louis, Missouri, number 1, John Long. A 6'5" forward from Flint, Texas, number 2, Marcus Barnes. A 6'7" forward from Missouri City, Texas, number 22, Cameron Hyde. A 6'4" forward from Waco, Texas, number 23, Latrell Chisholm. And a 6'3" guard from Portland Park, Kansas, number 25, Luis Cristobal. The Crusaders head coach was Matt Braun, assisted by Chris Spivey and Kevin Owens.
Now the teams are out on the floor. The Patriots in the dark blue with the red letters. The Crusaders in the white with the blue letters. Crusaders going left to right to start the game, and the Patriots right to left. It'll be Toussaint versus Stafford for the jump, and it is won by the Patriots. Ball in the hands of Robinson. Swing out, baseline drive, jumper, and it's in for Stafford for the first points of the ball game. Dallas going on offense for the first time, almost hit away by Ballard. Love with the ball on the far side, ball to Hyde down the middle. Dishes to Toussaint, gets double teamed, stolen by the Patriots, and almost stolen back by Dallas. Wide open, cutting from the far side, and the basket is in. And we're going to get a foul on Robinson. That last layup by Arlington Baptist was by Robinson as well. Ball inbounded to Toussaint. Baseline jumper, Cristofano misses the shot. That's going to be rebounded by Bosher. Bosher up the floor, challenges Juarez and lays it in off the glass. And 6 straight points now for the Patriots. As Love finds Toussaint to the basket, misses the shot, rebounded by Bosher. Ball in the wing, drive to the basket, shot was going to be no good, rebounded by Dallas, up the floor quickly, Cristofano, and he will have it knocked out of bounds. Love to inbound, tries to get it over to Juarez, but that's knocked out by Stafford. Ball inbounded to Toussaint. And passes to no one as it's going to be stolen by Arlington Baptist down the floor the other way, and with the kindly roll basket for Stafford. Love with the ball, gets by his man right down the lane and won't be able to get it to go. And so 2 free throws on the way for Jai Love. First free throw is good. Love on the season, a 70% free throw shooter, 17 of 24. He misses the second one, rebounded by the Patriots. Baseline drive to the basket and in. That was Dennis Robinson with another basket. Love to the corner, 3 for Juarez. Shot goes long, rebounded by Cristofano, and he was out of bounds. Juarez subs out, and Unique Washington subs into the game, number 32 for Dallas. Ball in the near wing in the hands of Ballard. Ballard trying to make something happen. Step back jumper, and he nails it. Toussaint rolls to the basket, misses the shot. It's going to be rebounded by Hodge. Long shot for 2 is going to be missed, and we'll have a foul on Arlington Baptist. Three pretty quick fouls on the Patriots, as both teams will send in some subs. Darryl Green, number 5, in, as well as Mohamed Musa for the Patriots, as that is going to be out of bounds. Washington trying to save it. And on the Crusader side, number 33, Jack Boyle, just subbed in. Going all the way around the baseline, Musa, shot from about 12 feet out, misses. Offensive rebound for Arlington Baptist. As that's going to be a jump ball, and that will go to Dallas, as Ballard was the one who had possession on the play. Love gets a screen, stutters, now takes off again, stops again, cross-court pass, shot by Cristofano for 3 is going to miss, rebounded by Stafford. A lot of quick passes by the Patriots, trying to get by Boyle, and that's a basket for Stafford. As we get a timeout by the Crusaders. So Dallas has actually yet to make a basket in this game. They've had the one free throw by Jai Love, as they're down 14-1, a little under 4 minutes to go. A little over 4 minutes into the first half. Dallas 0 for 7 so far from the floor, 0 for 3 from three-point range. And by comparison, Arlington Baptist shooting a whopping 70%. They are 7 of 10 so far, 0 for 1 from 3. So Dallas needing to find some way to get some shots to go from the floor. Ball in the hands of Cristofano. Pass over to Washington. Washington looking around. Pass over to Love. Into the corner. Cristofano for three. And that's going to miss. Cameron Hyde, offensive rebound. Tries to put up a shot, but loses the ball. Down low to Stafford. And Stafford misses, but he gets his own rebound. Ball loose. Picked up by Washington, and he'll dribble it up the floor. Washington wants to go all the way to the basket, and he'll draw a foul. Blocking foul on Musa. First free throw is no good for Washington. Just 2 free throws taken this year, 1 for 2 prior to that last attempt. As we have a couple more subs for Arlington Baptist. That free throw goes in. Number 33, Jason Murray. And number 12, Demario Julius in for the Patriots. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Hyde. First foul on the Crusaders. Shot for three from the wing is going to be no good. Rebounded by Boyle as Love brings it up the floor. Ball now to Hyde, swings to Washington. Looking for a pass, finds Hyde cutting down the middle, and a blocking foul. Foul's going to be on Jason Murray. First free throw is good for Hyde. On the season, Cameron Hyde, 19 of 25 from the line, a 76% free throw shooter, as he will go 2 for 2 on this trip. Ball in the hands of Musa. Whips over to the near side. Pass is to Julius. Now in the hands of Green. Kick over to Julius. Shot for three is good, and that's the first made three-pointer of the game. Love is going to get fouled. And so, as we're under 14 minutes to go in the first half, Arlington Baptist picking up a lot of fouls, and next one will be free throws for Dallas, as that's going to be a blocking foul on Musa. So 2 free throws will be on the way for Jack Boyle, and Dallas now in the bonus. First free throw by Boyle is no good. Jack Boyle this year, 6 for 14 from the free throw line, 42.9% free throw shooter. As he knocks in the second one, Dallas still yet to actually make a basket. All 5 points coming off of free throws. Ball on the baseline into the middle, and Stafford misses. I think Love might have gotten a hand on it and thrown him off before the shot, as that is going to bounce around. That's rebounded by the Patriots. Up the floor, Ballard. Shot from the elbow extended. That shot will miss. Rebound by Ballard. Kick out. Green for 3, and Green will airball it out of bounds. And that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Jai Love. That was dislodged by Robinson. Ball down low to Stafford. Kick out. Bosher step back 3, and he knocks it down. Love gets free in the middle, kicks it out. Fake, and now jumper is going to be missed by number 11, Blake Dwyer, for the Crusaders, subbed in a minute ago. Shot for 3 now by Green. That's in and out. Rebounded by Boyle. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball. So foul on Green away from the ball is going to be free throws, as we get a media timeout. So as we have our media timeout, we'll take a second to take a look at our SCAC scoreboard. As we only have a couple of games going on tonight. One of them being this one, but the other one for men's basketball is Centenary and Millsaps. Centenary at home in Shreveport, leading the Majors 60-49 with about 5:15 to go in the second half. And then nothing being listed at the moment on the SCAC scoreboard, but Southwestern is on the road against Concordia in women's basketball. So we'll see if there's anything posted going forward. But just those 3 games tonight for the SCAC. As Hyde will go to the line. Hyde 2 for 2 from the line. Now 3 for 3. Second free throw is good. Michael Juarez comes back in for Hyde. And Trey Ballard comes back in as well. Ballard now with the ball, being guarded by Juarez. Gets a screen but doesn't take it. Now is stopped on the baseline. Has to pass it away. And ball on the floor. And I think that was out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Shot for three by Juarez, in and out. Ball on the wing, near side three is going to miss. Dallas with the rebound. Dallas now up the floor. Almost 9 minutes into this game, and Dallas is still yet to hit a field goal. Love with the shot, and first shot from the floor made in the game by Dallas. Coming, I think, exactly 9 minutes into the game, as that shot is going to be in off the glass by Stafford. And another basket for Dallas. This one tipped in by Boyle. Ball on the baseline. Kick out up top, and Hodge has to pass it away. Shot for three from the wing, and that's going to be in by Robinson. Washington Euro step to the basket, misses the shot, but Boyle's there on the rebound. Offensive putback, misses that one, rebounded by Stafford. Ballard goes to the middle, tries to take a step left, misses the shot. And up the floor quickly to Washington. Cross court, Dwyer for three, misses. Ball into the middle, shot and one. As Hodge will go to the line. Julius back into the game for Ballard, and a trio of Crusaders sub in, as it's Toussaint, Cristofano, and Matt Holloway, number 10, in for the first time today. The end one is going to be out. So Holloway bringing the ball up the floor, hands it off to Juarez, over to Cristofano, swings it out wide to Dwyer. Down low Juarez, and that's going to be a turnover. Ball on the far wing. Stop, and ball is loose, but Bosher comes up with it. He passes it away. Intercepted by Cristofano as he's up the far side, gives it over to Holloway. Holloway calling for a screen. Holloway looking for something. He's stuck, and he's going to lose the ball. Stolen by the Patriots. And I think that's going to be a foul on Toussaint. Toussaint hitting Stafford on the arm. Jai Love subbing back into the game, as well as Trey Ballard. Ball knocked down by Toussaint as they tried to get it into Stafford. As Holloway tries to drive left, kicks it out for Love, misses the shot. Dallas was unable to get a whole lot of shots from the floor at all so far. That's going to be a turnover. Last touch by Hodge. Dallas just having an awful time trying to hit anything from the floor. 2 of 21 so far. By contrast, Arlington Baptist, 12 of 24. Down low, Toussaint fights his way to the basket, and he'll lay it in for 2. (27-13) our score, 7:34 to go in the first half. Arlington Baptist Patriots have been in firm control the entire game. Stafford, guarded by Toussaint, spins to his left, and he's going to draw a foul. And we'll get a media timeout. So as I've mentioned more than once at this point, Dallas struggling, and that's an understatement to say that they've been struggling. 3 of 22 for the game from the floor, shooting 13.6%, 0 for 6 from 3. First basket not coming until about 11 minutes into the game. Since then, in the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds, they've hit 3 baskets. After going 0 for not sure how many. And they've just been off, really. They've had some good open looks. They've had some open three-point attempts. Love and Juarez, both good three-point shooters, have both had some attempts. First free throw by Stafford is good. And he makes them both as it's now a 16-point lead, and that's going to be a turnover under the basket. Juarez stepping over the line. And not much at all going Dallas's way. The ball is inbounded to Musa. Musa gets the ball back in the far wing. Into Stafford, guarded by Toussaint, spins, tries to get under, and flips it in. Holloway into the middle, puts up the shot, and that rattles in. The tough look and a line drive shot, but somehow it went in. As Bosher has the ball. Long three for Bosher, and that is good from just about the edge of the logo. Love kicks it out. Juarez trying to answer, and he does. That's the first made three-pointer by Crusader tonight. And right back, Bosher tried to get it again. and traveling called on Dallas. So Green and Ballard subbing back in for the Patriots. Thought about a shot from the corner, but he now gives it up. 3 is going to miss. Offensive rebounded by Green. Ballard misses. And that's last touched by Dallas. Cameron Hyde back in for Matt Holloway. Ball inbounded to Ballard. Into the middle and banks it in. Ball cross court to Hyde. Works his way into the middle, and that's going to be stolen away. Off to the races goes Ballard. Awkward shot and misses. Love trying to find his way to the basket, and he's going to be fouled. Two free throws on the way for Jai Love. He's 1 for 2 so far, now 2 for 3. And he gets them both. Ball up the far side. Robinson hands it off to Bosher. Robinson tries to get it over to Stafford. On the floor, Jai Love has it. Ball up to Juarez, has to kick it back out. Hyde thought about it. Now drive, kick. Pass back, shot for 3, Hyde, and that's going to miss for 3. From 3. As that's going to be a foul on Juarez on the floor before the shot. That, I believe, is the... Actually, that's the 3rd foul on Juarez. That shot for 3 is good from the corner for Ballard. Love driving and misses, but put back by Toussaint. So 39-22 our score. Arlington Baptist with the lead. 4:26 to go in the first half. Ball to Stafford. It's taken away by Toussaint. Ball down low to Toussaint now on the block, trying to work to the basket, misses the shot. Rebounded by Ballard as he now pushes the pace, tries to work to the basket. That'll go in, and a foul. And that's going to be on Cristofano. Six fouls now on Dallas. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. So a 20-point game for the Patriots, up 42-22, 3:58 left to go in the first half. Now Dallas is starting to get their shooting percentage up a little bit, but still not great at 21%. Arlington Baptist, on the other hand, shooting lights out at 50%, 17 of 34, and 5 of 12 from 3. Dallas, the last handful of years, definitely has been a team that has lived and died by the three-point shot. Tonight, they are 1 of 8. But shooting just in general, 21% for Dallas, they've got to just find ways to actually hit shots from the floor. Their first, I think, 7 points all came off of free throws. As Cristofano hits a three. Yeah, first 7 points for Dallas were off of free throws from, I think, 4 different athletes. As Love kicks it over to Washington, Cristofano now drives the baseline, puts up the shot, misses. Ball being fought for. Bosher comes away with it. Now swings to the corner. Ballard on the drive, and he puts it in off the glass. Hyde now for 3. Hyde knocks down a 3. Ball at the free throw line. Stafford with the shot, affected by Toussaint. As Dallas gets it back, Love trying to push. Long 2, misses. Ball swung over to Bosher as he drives. That's going to be blocked by Toussaint. As Dallas gets it up quickly, Hyde. Ball falls short. Offensive rebound missed by Toussaint. And Love had the offensive rebound for a second, but then lost it. Robinson taking his time, letting the shot clock wind down. 7 seconds down the shot clock. Now he wants to attack. To the basket, misses the shot. Toussaint with the rebound. As Love brings up the floor, gets a screen. His man falls down, but he had already passed the ball off to Cristofano. Baseline three-pointer from the far side, missed by Washington. As jumper on the near side is in for Robinson, as we're now under a minute. Love over to Hyde. Hyde now stuck. Passes it back to Love. Spins. Pass off to Washington. Washington trying to make something happen. Down low to Toussaint. Shot with a man underneath, misses, and finally gets that one to go. As one of the Patriots, I'm not sure, I think it might have been Darryl Green, had fallen down after the drive, and Toussaint did everything he could to not step on him, trying to take those shots. We're down to 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Ballard, difficult jumper, and he gets it to go right before the horn. So that will be the end of the first half. Dallas trailing Arlington Baptist 51-30. As we'll get you the first half stats in just 1 second. So for the Patriots in the first half, they scored 50 points on 21 of 41 shooting, 6 of 13 from the three-point line, and 3 of 4 from the foul line. For Dallas, they had 30 points on 9 of 38 shooting, 3 of 13 from the three-point line, and 9 of 12 for free throws. For the Patriots, they had 7 turnovers, 22 rebounds, 4 offensive, 18 defensive, 7 assists, no block shots, 5 steals, and 9 fouls. For the Crusaders, they had 9 turnovers, 25 rebounds, 11 offensive, 14 defensive, 4 assists, 3 block shots, 6 steals, and 6 fouls. Our individual leaders so far, Trey Ballard leading everyone with 17 points, doing so on 7 of 14 shooting, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and adding a 1-for-1 from the free throw line, as well as a team-high 8 rebounds and 1 assist to boot. And also with double digits, Devion Stafford with 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting, with no three-pointers taken and 2 for 2 from the foul line, as well as 4 rebounds for Stafford. On the Crusaders side, Cameron Hyde leading Dallas with 7 points, 1 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 4 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the foul line, adding 1 rebound in there. And Latrell Toussaint, 6 points in the game on 3 of 8 shooting, no three-pointers, no free throws, and he's on the cusp of double digits with 9 rebounds in the game. Also of note, Jack Boyle for the Crusaders at 6 rebounds. Second most for Dallas tonight, as the second most on Arlington Baptist side is Stafford with 4. No one with more than 2 assists right now. Jai Love for the Crusaders has 2, and Robinson and Bosher for the Patriots have 2. So as we have about 12 minutes to go until the start of the second half, we will take a break. But before we do, I'd like to take the time to let you know, for all of you Crusaders fans out there, you can get all of your University of Dallas sports information and statistics at udallasathletics.com. And as Dallas is a part of the SCAC, you can stay current on all of your SCAC news, schedules, scores, and standings at scacsports.com. A lot of teams across all of the sports of the SCAC, scacsports.com. So we will take a break now, and we will come back just a little bit before the second half starts. Welcome back here to the Mayor Center as we have about 70 seconds to go until the start of the second half. As we take a look at our SCAC scoreboard right before we resume play. So our other men's game tonight, Centenary and Millsaps, is a final. Centenary defeating Millsaps by the score of 67-62. Centenary now improving to 4-2, while Millsaps falls to 2-6. And still nothing showing on the SCAC scoreboard for Concordia and Centenary, Southwestern. As it looks like on the Concordia Athletics portal, at halftime it is 35-34. Southwestern leading Concordia. We'll try to stay updated on the rest of that game moving forward. As we are about ready to resume, as we're off and running for half number 2. Ball down low, and good cut there by Robinson, getting the pass from Stafford. And just like that, a quick basket for the Patriots as Cristofano answers with a 3. That is his second made three-pointer of the night. Ballard thought about a 3, now kicks it out. Step in, shot from elbow, the left elbow extended, is going to miss, rebounded by the Crusaders. As Jai Love brings it up the floor, gets it over to Hyde, to the corner, Juarez, back to Hyde, into the middle to Toussaint. Cristofano now with the drive, tries to kick it, ball taken away, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds, last touch by Toussaint. So the starting fives, starting the second half for both teams, Bosher, Robinson, Hodge, Ballard, and Stafford for the Patriots, and Love, Juarez, Hyde, Toussaint, and Cristofano 5 on the floor for the Crusaders as Juarez is open for a 3. Juarez knocks it down. As it may be up to Juarez and Cristofano off the 3 to try and get Dallas back in this game. Each have hit a 3-pointer to start this half, as that's rebounded by Toussaint. Juarez now for another 3, as that's going to miss. Offensive rebound by Hyde, as I believe he traveled, yep. Robinson with the ball, hitting the backdoor cut by Ballard as he got by Juarez. And Ballard is on the cusp of a 20-point night as Love gets that one to go. And in fact, Ballard is actually over 20 points at this point. He has 22 now. Ball up the floor to Toussaint. Trying to take advantage of the mismatch as he is fouled. As Boucher was trying to stop the basket. Did so successfully and will send Toussaint to the line for a pair of free throws. As Latrell Toussaint will be taking his first free throws of the game. First one is in. On the season, Toussaint is a 71.4% free throw shooter, 20 of 28. And goes 2 for 2 right there. Boucher has to kick it away. Gets it back, now over to Ballard, who goes right by Hyde, and that's smacked out of bounds by Toussaint. Ball inbounded to Robinson. Robinson looking around. And he hits the step back 3. Up the floor to Toussaint. Puts up the shot, misses. That was some aggressive floor running by Toussaint, but just not able to get anything to come of it. As Love has the ball now, far wing, guarded by Robinson. Cristofano now. Flips it to Juarez. Juarez gets a screen. Kicks it over to Love. Out to Cristofano. Squares up for 3. And he buries it. Still a long way to go for Dallas, but not an impossible hill to climb. Although it'll be a lot easier if Cristofano and Juarez are able to continue to hit those 3-point shots. I think one of the big questions for Dallas is, will they be able to keep Trey Ballard away from the basket? Ballard, who really has been having his way with the Crusaders defense tonight. 22 points, 9 of 18 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. And if it wasn't for the vigilant defense of Latrell Toussaint, he would have another basket, as he, on that last possession, just absolutely blew by Cameron Hyde. There have been other threats by Arlington Baptist, damage being done by Dennis Robinson and Davion Stafford, shooting 6 of 7 and 5 of 10, but really the big hurt tonight has been Ballard. And so I think the big issue for Dallas will be, can they stop Ballard? As Stafford gets into the middle, he misses the shot, rebounded by Toussaint. Love up the floor, finds Cristofano, who gets by his man, stops and jumps. Shot missed. Hyde gets the loose ball, and that shot will miss. Toussaint with an offensive rebound, and he'll be fouled. Foul is going to go against Dennis Robinson. So a pair of free throws now on the way for Toussaint. First one is in. Second free throw is also in. As Toussaint has now just hit a double-double, 10 points, 13 rebounds. And that's going to be a foul on Cristofano. First foul of the half for Dallas. Second foul of the game for Cristofano. Ball down low. Stafford working on Toussaint. Put up the shot and one. So Stafford going to the line for two. For one rather, an and one. He's 2 for 2 tonight from the line. And he's still perfect. Now 3 for 3. Love with the ball, being harassed by Robinson. Now gets it across the midline. To the basket, kick out. Juarez for 3 from the far side, misses. Ball bouncing around. Ballard with the ball. He's off to the races. Down the middle, puts up the wild shot and will be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. As Ballard is 1 for 1 tonight. Now 1 for 2. Jack Boyle and Unique Washington now in for Juarez and Toussaint. Second free throw is good. 19-point game. Arlington Baptist with the lead, 64-45. 14:34 left to go in the second half. Cristofano for 3 from the far corner, and that will go. Cristofano trying to lift the Crusaders' spirits, as he's now 4 for 6 from the three-point line. He now has 12 points in the game, all of his points off of 3. First free throw is good for Bosher, who had not taken a free throw prior to that one. And now he's 2 for 2. Love up the floor. Gets a screen, now doubled. Love trying to make something happen, gets stuck, has to pass it up to Hyde, and he's going to be fouled by Ballard. As that'll be Ballard's first foul of the game, third team foul of the half for the Patriots. As Darryl Green and Jason Murray in for the Patriots. As Hyde is open, shot from 3, and that one will go. Down to a 15-point game now. Still a long way to go for Dallas. Murray trying to work on Hyde. He will miss the shot. Matt Holloway, who subbed back in, brings the ball up the floor. Over to Washington. He tries to drive the baseline, kicks over to Hyde, pump fake, steps in, jumper from 13 feet out, makes it. Ballard passes it off. Bosher into the middle. Shot is going to miss. He gets his own rebound, kicks it over to Ballard. Ballard for 3 from the wing, and that will be stuck on the rim. That'll be a jump ball, arrow pointing to Dallas. So Dallas with the ball in the front court. Love drives to the basket, misses. Offensive putback missed by either Boyle or Holloway. They were both there. That shot on the other end is missed. Washington for 3 from the wing, and Washington brings it down to a 10-point game. Well, they were 1 for 8 at halftime. They are now 9 of 21. They are 8 of 13 from the three-point line here in the second half. As I mentioned, this team over the last few years has become a team that has lived and died by the 3, and now they are breathing a little bit of life right now. Down by 10 with 12 minutes to go. Dallas still has work to do, but the momentum is definitely moving in their favor at the moment. And they've been able to keep Ballard away from the basket pretty successfully for the last few minutes. Last point Ballard had was the free throw at 14:43. The last basket Ballard had was at 17:41, so almost 6 minutes without a basket for Ballard, and he's had a couple of missed layups in the meantime. So Dallas successfully being able to do what they need to do to get their way back into the game as Stafford makes that lay-in. As I said, still a long way to go, but they are trending in the right direction right now. As Hyde tries to fight his way to the basket. Boyle with the offensive rebound. He misses the shot. As Ballard now to the basket and is fouled. So Ballard will be going to the line for two as we have a media timeout. And we'll take a peek at our SCAC scoreboard. Southwestern is still up on Concordia, 48-47, 2:49 left to go in the third quarter. So this is the only game going on tonight for the Crusaders, as the men's basketball team will be in action again tomorrow night as they head to Abilene Christian. That game will be tomorrow, 7 p.m. And then their next home game will be right here a week from tomorrow. They will begin their conference schedule. Pair of games against Centenary College of Louisiana. The men's game will be at 5:30, the women's game at 7:30. First free throw is good by Ballard. And he makes them both. Cameron Hyde trying to make his way to the basket as Jack Boyle gets in there. Jump ball, arrow is pointing to Arlington Baptist. Ballard over to Bosher, behind the back pass to Hodge. As Hyde trying to apply pressure to Ballard, 4 on the shot clock. Long two from the corner by Stafford. That shot missed, rebounded by Dallas. Washington gets it over to Boyle, and that goes through. Ball in the hands of Stafford, a little bit beyond the block, now gets to the block, trying to get over Boyle, and he is able to put that in. Up the floor quickly to Hyde, to the basket, and he's going to be fouled. That foul is on Hodge. And that is the second foul on Hodge. Free throw is good by Hyde. Free throw misses, but Boyle had it for a second, but he wasn't able to control it. It goes out of bounds, last touched by Boyle. And so Arlington Baptist will take it out of bounds. Cameron Hyde had been 5 for 5 on free throws before that last miss, as that is going to be a foul on Boyle. He thought he had it clean, but I think he hit Stafford with the body. So 2 free throws on the way for Stafford. First free throw plunked short. Second free throw on the way. That one is going to rim out. Holloway down on the Boyle, who got by Ballard. Ballard with the ball, top of the three-point line, over to Stafford, trying to work on Boyle. Puts up the shot with the right hand, misses, rebounded by Boyle, passes over to Love. Jai Love with the screen, over to Holloway, down on to Boyle, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Ballard. That's his second foul. As we have some subs coming in. Boyle comes out of the game. Toussaint comes in. On the other side, it was Green and Murray, I believe. Jumper from the elbow, no good. Offensive rebound by Toussaint. Another rebound by Toussaint, and that one he makes the lay-in, as Dallas has now gotten the deficit down to single digits. 72-63 our score. 8:22 left to go in the game. Open for three. Green misses the shot, rebounded by Holloway. Love. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Love. So 8:09 to go. Single-digit game. Robinson up the floor. Robinson drifting left. Hands it off to Ballard. Guarded by Hyde. Down low. Finds Murray. And that will rim out. Green with the putback. They get it back to a double-digit lead. Jai Love with the jumper. He misses the shot, but offensive rebound by Tucson. He fights to the basket and gets the end one. So a trail Tucson now as we have this media timeout. Tucson now with 14 points. Five of 12 from the floor with a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Also leading all players with 16 rebounds. So Dallas, with the way they've been shooting threes in the second half, is just a short burst away from being able to tie this game or even take the lead. And I think that's got to be at least some cause for concern on the Patriots side. They've still been shooting well for the game. 44.6%, 29 of 65. And they have a plus turnover differential, but the big difference is rebounding. Dallas is plus 13 on rebounds and plus 11 on offensive rebounds as Tucson sinks that one. So Dallas has been getting a lot of second chance points. And I think that's probably got to be the big issue right now for Arlington Baptist, is trying to get Dallas to be one and done. Jumper is going to be missed, rebounded by Green. Kick out, drive by Julius. That's now kicked out. Long three is going to miss. Ball bouncing around, kept alive by the Patriots. And that's going to be out of bounds, last touch by Dallas. The second chance points not as lopsided as you might think. Dallas just 19-11 for Arlington Baptist. So this plus 8 on second chance points, it seems like a lot more than that. But rebounding has been what's kept Dallas in the game, despite their early struggles shooting as that floater goes in. And despite the fact that Arlington Baptist is still themselves shooting pretty well. As Love goes to the basket, that's going to be out of bounds, last touch by Stafford. Ball inbounded to Hyde, shot for three, that's going to miss. Rebounded by Stafford. Ball over to Bosher. Ballard trying to make something happen. Down low, as that's going to go through the hands of Green. Taken away by Dallas. Love into the corner. Hyde for three. And Hyde knocks it down. That's going to be a blocking foul on Washington. As Arlington Baptist is in the bonus. Two free throws on the way for Green. Excuse me, 1 and 1 on the way for Green as he knocks down the first one. Green taking his first free throws of the ball game. He misses the second one. Washington gets the rebound. Up the floor to Toussaint. Misses the shot. Ball in the hands of Robinson. Over to Green. Now to the corner to Bosher. Bosher. Jumper from the outside. That's going to be good. Love with the ball. Over to Toussaint. Out to Hyde. Hyde steps to the basket. Shot. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Puts up another one. That misses. And we're going to get a foul. And that foul, I think, was on Ballard. It was either Ballard or Stafford. I couldn't quite tell. Oh no, maybe it might have been 15. Might have been Robinson. But the official said 2 something, not 1 something. It looked like it was 1-5 as Hyde knocks down the second free throw. Nine-point game, 4:35 to go here in the second half. Ballard on the far wing works his way into the middle, is double-teamed, gets out of the double-team for the shot. Gets his own rebound, steps out of bounds. We're going to get a foul on the floor. As that's going to be on Green. One and one for Hyde as he misses the first one short. Three-pointer made by Arlington Baptist as it's now back to a double-digit game. Ball down low. Juarez, he's going to draw the foul. That foul is going to be on Ballard. That's his third foul. And we're going to get the under 4 media timeout. Well, we have 3:31 left to go. 3 timeouts left for Dallas, 2 timeouts left for Arlington Baptist. Arlington Baptist now with 9 fouls. They are in the double bonus. Dallas at 8 fouls, still in the single bonus. And the jump ball arrow going for the Crusaders right now. So 12-point game. Still going to be hard, but Dallas still has a chance, although they are running out of time at the moment. And as we take a quick look at our SCAC scoreboard, Southwestern still up on Concordia now with about 5 minutes to go in the fourth. As Southwestern is up 58-54. As Michael Juarez goes to the line, Marcus Juarez was 9 of 10 for the year. And he's now 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Dallas for now can still play each possession without fouling, but they're getting awfully close to the point where they're going to have to start fouling. As that shot doesn't go down, Dallas up the floor quickly. Kick out. Cristofano for 3. Cristofano makes it. Three minutes to go, down 8. Dallas can still play out this possession. And they can still more or less play each possession as long as they get stopped and are able to score then on the other end. As they get a stop here, if they can put a basket in, that shot is blocked. They do. Down to a 6-point game, so putting off another possession where they'll have to foul. Timeout is called. So each possession going forward, critical and influential on how the rest of the game will be played out. If Arlington Baptist scores on this next possession, I think regardless of whether Dallas scores or not, I think Dallas may have to start fouling. Definitely if they don't make it. If Arlington Baptist scores and Dallas doesn't, Dallas will definitely start needing to foul. But if each team trades baskets, Dallas may be able to hold off one more possession before needing to resort to fouling. But we'll see as the two teams will now start making their way back onto the floor. We'll see, can Dallas get a stop? Or will Arlington Baptist continue the pressure and get a basket themselves here? 2:22 left to go, 6-point game. Dallas trying to keep it at 2 possessions right here. Arlington Baptist trying to put some more distance in between as Stafford down low. That's blocked by Juarez. 7 on the shot clock. Scramble for the ball, taken away by Dallas. Boyle down the middle. Boyle misses the shot. And the foul called there. And so Boyle will go to the line for 2. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Foul was a blocking foul. On Green, as Dallas is actually now in the double bonus. Arlington Baptist still a couple fouls away from being in the double bonus. As Green will travel. So another big possession right here. 1:40 to go. Down by 5. And Hodge back into the game for Arlington Baptist. Love over to Juarez. Juarez drives. It's almost stolen. And last touched by Dallas, apparently. I guess Hyde got a hand on it. I thought Ballard had it last. But the officials say that, I guess, Hyde got a finger on it or something. As this is definitely the last possession that Dallas can allow to play out. To the basket. That's going to be blocked by Boyle. Over the head pass by Juarez. Cristofano kicks it out to Hyde for 3. And it doesn't go. Offensive rebound by Boyle. Put back in. 3-point game. And so now Dallas can play this possession out. They'll have about 15 seconds left if they're able to get a stop here. As Stafford working one-on-one ball on Boyle. He slips. Shot blocked. Stafford holding his hamstring and he's limping. I hope he didn't hurt himself because on that drive to the basket, he did noticeably slip and fall. Which is why he put such a wild shot up. But 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. It'll be Arlington Baptist ball coming out of bounds under the basket. 25.5 to go. Dallas at one point, I think down by as much as 22, have come all the way back to bring it to a 3-point game. So it looks like 23 was the largest lead of the game. .23 points as late as 1846 in the second half. And Dallas has been chipping and chipping away ever since. And this possession is not quite for the ball game, but it's very, very close to being for the ball game. A basket here for Arlington Baptist would be lethal as Stafford puts it in. Extend it to a 5-point game. And Stafford, I believe, has taken some free throws tonight. Makes that one. He's now 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Dallas has got to score quickly. Cristofano from the corner. Knocks it in. And it's not over quite yet. 10.4 seconds to go. Dallas calling timeout. According to the scoreboard, Dallas still has a couple left, even after this one. Dallas will have to go for the steal, but if they don't get it, they're going to have to foul immediately. And it will depend on who's in for Arlington Baptist. Ballard and Stafford have been shooting pretty well from the free throw line tonight. 4 for 5 and 4 for 6. Bosher is 2 for 2. Green 1 for 2. Hodge 0 for 1. And those are all the free throw takers so far. And that's going to be stolen by Dallas. To Dwyer for 3. And that's going to be in and out. Dallas, one more shot. Over to Hyde. Did he get it off? Doesn't matter. He missed it anyway. The official putting up his hand, so had that gone in, it would have been good, but just unable to make it, hitting off the back of the rim, as that will do it here from the Mayer Center. Our final score, 85-82. Arlington Baptist with the win in a close game that really had no right to be a close game after the first few minutes. Dallas just did not shoot well at all in the first half. Even their final numbers, which we'll get to in just a second, still not great from the floor. But they were able to give themselves a chance right at the end. Had a couple of opportunities. And so, as we have our final numbers for Arlington Baptist, they scored 85 points on 33 of 78 shooting, 8 of 19 from the three-point line, and 11 of 16 from the foul line. For Dallas, they had 82 points on 26 of 75 shooting, 2 of 26 from the three-point line, and 18 of 26 from the foul line. For Arlington Baptist, they had 10 turnovers, 36 rebounds, 11 offensive, 25 defensive, 12 assists, 2 block shots, 6 steals, and 19 fouls. For Dallas, they had 13 turnovers, 54 rebounds, 24 offensive, 30 defensive, 15 assists, 9 block shots, 8 steals, and 15 fouls. We'll get to our individual game leaders now, as Trey Ballard led all players with 28 points. Ballard doing that on 10 of 22 shooting, 4 of 6 from the three-point line, and 4 of 5 from the foul line. And on the Crusader side, Louis Cristofano leading the way for the Crusaders with 18 points on 6 of 11 shooting, 6 of 8 from the three-point line, no free throws taken. Cameron Hyde also in double digits for Dallas, as well as Toussaint and Boyle. As Hyde 17 on 4 of 16 shooting, 3 of 9 from 3, and 6 of 9 from the line. Toussaint did his 15 on 5 of 12 from the floor, no three-pointers, and 5 of 5 from the foul line. And Jack Boyle, his 12 points on 5 of 11 from the floor and 2 of 4 from the line. Toussaint and Boyle each with double-doubles tonight. Toussaint leading the game with 16 rebounds. Boyle with 13 rebounds in the game. And Jai Love with double-digit assists with 10. 7 points for Love. Juarez and Toussaint each with 3 blocks apiece. Jack Boyle also adding a couple of block shots himself. And on Arlington Baptist side, Stafford also with over 20 points. He had 22 points in the game on 9 of 20 shooting, 0 for 1 from 3, and 4 of 6 from the foul line. And Braxton Bosher and Dennis Robinson had 14 and 13 points apiece. Ballard and Stafford each missing a double-double by just a little bit. 9 rebounds for Ballard, 8 for Stafford. And Stafford leading the team with 4 assists in the game. Dallas having several players with 2 steals apiece. Toussaint, Love, Cristofano, and Boyle. And Ballard leading the game with 3 steals. So we'll do one last check with our SCAC scoreboard. See if that game is a final yet at Concordia. Now we got 3:03 left to go. Southwestern ahead 62 to 56. Actually, now it is updated. It is a final. Southwestern defeating Concordia 67 to 58. So that is the conclusion for all of the SCAC sports tonight. So with the win, Arlington Baptist improves to 2-5 on the year. With the loss, Dallas falls to 2-4. And as we take a quick look at the upcoming schedule for the Crusaders, the next couple of games, they'll be on the road against Abilene Christian, as I mentioned, tomorrow, that game at 7 p.m. They'll be back home against Centenary on the 8th. And then on the road against Centenary on the 17th. So that is the Crusaders' schedule for the near future. And as we get set to go, I'd like to remind you one more time, for all you Crusader fans, that you can get all of your University of Dallas sports information and statistics at uDallasAthletics.com and stay current for all the sports, for all the teams of the SCAC, and get all of your news, scores, schedules, and standings at SCACsports.com. Reminder, our final score tonight, Arlington Baptist 85, University of Dallas 82. And as we say goodnight, I'm Kevin McGurk. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.